from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. This one is out of bounds, a mistake on a simple opening kickoff. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. The Panthers come to the line to run the hurry up. Sticking with the running game. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. No press here. The defense backing away. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They're going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Armstrong. They can't stop him. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Running play called on 3rd and short. Throws a stiff arm. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. Fights through a tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this bounce mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He shreds the tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. The offense going with the hurry up. Give it to the back again. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Panthers will come to the line to run the hurry up. As a design quarterback keeper, they make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Good enough for first down yardage. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach...
And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Panthers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're... close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Armstrong. Breaking through defenders. Took a shot at the return, but steps out of the 24. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Graves. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Motion now from the tight end. The shotgun running play call. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Panthers will kick it off to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes the handoff. Runs right over the defender. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. And now the running back's got it again.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Panthers will crank up the tempo. And he's got his man open downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They'll run the option. He's got enough for the first down and still going. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the run, it's Cunningham. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touch.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He shreds the tackle. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Hurd. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave. That decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Powerful running into the secondary. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try the option play here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, wandering Hurd.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield. And looking to throw now on first down. It's caught downfield. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. On the run, it's Armstrong. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Oh, it's a reverse. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.